Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another special episode of the Simply Awesome Podcast. This week we have special guest, Mrs. Patty Mayo, here to bless
Hi,
us
y'all.
one more time again.
Yeah.
And of course, we got, this nigga Royal.
The host with the Moses, world static, y'all already know it.
And of course, Lean, hashtag Bobby, as always. Highly favorite, number one potter in the country.
You ain't have to call him this nigga royal. Like he just.
I'm sorry.
The best clothes to leave whatever
My,
name is okay.
my co-host Royal,
It's okay.
who I love so much. You can see in my eyes.
He couldn't do it without me. It's okay.
Right. Put some respect.
Well, I have done it without you, but
Those were all accidents. The real show came when I came on the show. Let's get that right.
Man.
Those are all drafts. Those are rough drafts before I came in and finished the project up. Let's get that right.
Look, man. Sometimes, the boss have to. I have to appoint. Sometimes you gotta appoint a VP. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very busy on the day-to-day. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in with us, rocking out with us. We're closing in on 1 year anniversary. Let's say,
yes, sir.
in May, and these weeks and months go by so soon. This week we don't have like any real format. We just out here just chopping it up. Really wanted to chop up with Mayo specifically because she's the woman.
Winging it.
The
ultimate wing woman. That's what I'm
she
here
is. And pretty much, I'm just trying to, navigate throughout this conversation. Pretty much, we want to talk about our relationships, and specifically, I just wanted to get Mayo's viewpoint about dating. How do you feel like dating in this pandemic is going for between men and women?
First of all, it's about to be icy girl summer. That's why I changed my hair blue.
Oh shit!
Let's see the blue on us.
Fuego just broke out with
She got the blue fire.
Sweetie broke out
The
with
blue fire.
Yeah, that's exactly blue flame. It's about to be a real icy summer. I don't know. I feel like dating going to go different this summer than it did last summer. I felt like the beginning of the pandemic was like make or break. I ain't gonna lie. Like all my relationships, I just knew was gonna last forever and ever. We didn't make it through to 2021. That's what I'm saying.
We didn't make it to 2020. No.
Like we was holding on strong through the pandemic. Like we just thought it was the pandemic, but no. Like having to be and talk to you, and like the pandemic changes everything. People saw you in a whole different aspect. Saw you at your worst. Saw you at your best. Most of us was unstable as fuck. So it's just like
Correct.
a lot of people can't handle that, or people are kind of like more judgmental of you. Like your partner would be more judgmental of you, and y'all would be in the same situation. And it was just like, that's kind of what happened with me. And it was just like, we're not going to move forward because you're not doing better. And I was like, nigga, you're not doing better. What if your audacity? We're in the same fucking boat. It's a panini outside. Neither one of us are doing anything right now. So yeah. But I feel like now that the quarantine is letting up, everybody should just enjoy the spring, enjoy the summer, no pressure, just go with the flow. Enjoy that outside is kind of sort of opening back up. No, don't go outside trying to lock people down and shit. I'm not getting locked down this summer. I'm free as a bird.
You know what I've seemed to notice is that like there's a lot of fake people, really.
What you mean fake? That is very vague.
That is vague. I was thinking that in my mind as I was saying it. But I don't know. It seems to me though, people only really make time for the people that really want to make time for.
Exactly, and that's another thing you got people.
But in that, like when you first start to get to know somebody, they give you this fake image as that they're so real, so down to earth, and then they just seem to go left and just be so far from the truth. Like how do you seem to weed through those type of people, or is there anything really we can do, or just a trial and error type of thing?
That's not as far as that. I think this is my favorite quote that Drake gave me. People make time for the things that they want. Once you see that pattern with somebody that show interest in you, or you show interest in them, I mean, I just got to a point. There's no point in fussing at people. So it's just like, if I notice you acting a certain type of way, I'm going to act a certain type of way. I'm not going to fuss at you about it. You a grown ass person. You know what you're doing. You was there when you did it. So yeah.
And that leads me to the question: is what do women want?
You asked me this last time.
Did I ask you this? I don't remember.
Before we get to that, can I give my opinion on the last question?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Well, Aaliyah, the first thing I want to say is most people put their best foot forward when they the first talking stage of getting to know somebody. You put your best foot forward. You show all your interest in them because you actually want to get to know them at that point, or get what you want out of them at that point. After a certain point, most people realize as adults that you put in as much effort as you want to just get what you want to get. Like, you can only show as much effort as you want to show. You can't force somebody to want you. You can't force somebody to put the effort in. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Most people get confused when they think like, oh, I'll put in this much effort, they should too. Well, they don't want you like that. Well, that's not the effort they want to show. Exactly. And you have to move on and figure out if they're worth your time or not. Because if you're putting most of the effort in the relationship and they're not, that means they don't want you.
Exactly.
That's true. But when do we decipher as to when like somebody's straddling the fence of like, hey, we're not working for right now, but let's say a month or two later, try things out again?
Well, that's an adult conversation you need to have. If you and your partner are actually mature and adults, you should have that conversation and say, hey, I feel like we're not moving in the same direction at this point. Where we go here, I feel like we're moving like this, and I'm moving like this, you moving like that. We should be moving on this accord, in my opinion. Let's see where we're at. If we're not at the same place, we got to move on from there.
And
that's
how many?
Personal question, because me, if we taking a break, we done. You're not coming back.
Hey,
it's not.
Some people take breaks and come back. Some people like, no, we ain't taking no breaks. If we take a break, it's over. It all depends on the person.
Yeah. I don't understand the concept of taking a break from somebody doesn't make sense.
I don't understand that either. I think that's like total bullshit. Like if you're taking a break, you gotta take a forever break.
And even within a month, a lot of things can change in a month. Like, I'm not gonna check on you after a month. If you don't talk to me for 48 hours, we're over. And the jails got phones, hospitals got phones, so yeah, I'm not. Maybe a week I can go. If somebody I really like we broke up and they text me like within that week, then yeah. But after a month of not talking to somebody, I'm gonna just be like, I'm not going to check on you ever again. I might be a better person. I might be a worse person after a month. You might be better or worse after a month, but out of sight, out of mind.
And how long before do you start divulging like your own, your information, like about who you are to the person that you want to date or that you are dating?
Like telling them personal stuff about yourself?
Yeah. I like how much do you give up about yourself? Or are you still like see as you go type of situation?
Yeah, it's kind of like depending on the bond we make. Like, I'll give you bits and pieces of my detailed self over time if the stuff comes up. Like, if I really like somebody, like I first start dating them, then I want to know about. I got hella questions, hella interview questions set up. On like the third day, I got hella questions. I want to know about your parents' relationships, a whole bunch of stuff, childhood trauma. But no, if we just kicking it, then that'll come. That type of stuff come over time because you don't build a bond the same with every person you, I guess, stay in contact with or you have show interest in the beginning, like it don't always stay. The amount of interest don't stay the same, like Rose said earlier. So depending on my interest level and how we bond, like if our energy is the same in bonding, you sharing stuff with me, I'm sharing stuff with you, random topics come up. Oh yeah, this happened to me as a kid. Oh yeah, this happened to me and I went through this shit. But yeah.
I know for myself personally, I feel like maybe I give too much of myself to the woman that I want to date. Maybe I give up a little bit too much, and
or it might be too much too soon.
Maybe too much too soon, but also if it's not reciprocated, it makes you feel like, hey, maybe I'm doing too much type of situation.
Yeah, I understand that. I used to be like that, and now when I talk to people, like when I like a guy or something, I just think about. I mean, like, do I really want to tell him? I need to shut up right now. Like, you don't need to know that, sis. Like, what is he going to do with this information if you tell him? Nothing. It's just going to make a good conversation. He's going to forget about it or use it later.
But you know, for me though, it's like at this point in my life, you just trying to be real with somebody. Where it's like, hey, this is what I got going on. This is the way I see things. This is where I want to ultimately end up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you want to date with a purpose as to actually end up with this person, you know, for the rest of your life. And maybe because I think, you know, we're getting older, you know what I'm saying, late 20s, early 30s. You know, Royal in his late 40s, so, you know, he's been ready. But
you don't speak for me, you don't speak for me, bro. You don't speak for me.
But, you know, we're just trying to, you know, learn each other and see how that person fits in our life and vice versa. But I'm not too sure whether the pandemic or maybe it's just certain people just are just not in that mode of thinking, maybe based off of things that they go in their own life. So,
well,
it ain't the pandemic. It ain't the pandemic. We've been in this shit for a year. It's not the pandemic. Yeah. So somebody's showing you how they are, and we at this big old age, like you said, late 20s, early 30s. It's just them.
Late 40s.
Well, what I want to say is that it's dependent on if you're dating for purpose or not and what your goals are. Because you might be dating somebody and you're dating for marriage or dating for a long time relationship, and they might be dating for a short time. Like, all right, I just want to be in a relationship for this little bit of time, and that's it. You have to figure these things out early on, but not too early when you scare somebody like, oh, I want to get married. Like, right? You don't say I want to be married the first date or some shit like that. But when y'all talk, you have to figure out where exactly each of y'all are in your phase of dating.
Yeah, see, I do that on the second date. I want to know.
That's not a first date thing. That's a couple conversation. That's a couple dates. Anything. That's not a first date. Oh, I want to be this. Those conversations should come up. Those conversations should come up with your relationship, but not first date. That's too much too fast. But in a certain period, while y'all talking about, I'm go ahead, get those conversations out of the way. I'm not saying cancel, but don't go first date unless y'all been talking like for months and y'all haven't seen each other y'all first date. Y'all actually seeing each other, they're cool. But other than that, no. Have those conversations along the way.
I'm having that conversation within the first month.
Again, I'm following with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm going to set it out, but it's going to come up within the first month because especially, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's usually dudes that like just throw that type of shit out there like, oh, I'm trying to kick it for real. Nigga, what is kick it? I'm 30 years old with a child. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't got time to kick it.
They look.
Why are we here?
At least they honest with you. At least they honest saying they want to kick it. They ain't lying trying to sit there long enough.
That's another thing. Guys will be like, oh, at least I'm honest. Okay, you was honest, and I decided that I didn't like your answer. Thank you. Like,
okay, that's cool. Nobody owes anybody anything, but I'm happy that people activate honest and not sugar out what people love saying, hey, I want a relationship when they don't. Just say, hey, I'm trying to fuck and we gonna chill. That's what's gonna be. And if you don't like that, you can leave the situation. That's good that you give it. You should be able to give somebody that choice. You should have to lie to somebody, keep around like, oh yeah, you thought it was a relationship? Oh no, we was just fucking. No, that shouldn't be the case. You should be able to tell somebody what it is, and they can accept the situation for what it is or move along. And nobody should have hurt feelings about that because you don't owe anybody anything.
And also, don't be romanticizing people when you want to just fuck them.
Oh yeah,
all hella romantic, giving attention, spending quality time, and then be like, oh, we just fucking no. We're working on going together.
Well, hey, if y'all never had that conversation, y'all might just be fucking and you thinking y'all go together.
Man,
yeah, that's why you gotta have these conversations. You gotta say, what are we doing? Where are we going with this? Because you thinking they romanticize and they got you right there. They're like, oh no, this is what I do when I'm fucking somebody. This is just what I do.
So Mayo,
I don't care if people that do that. They're like, look, this is what I do when I'm fucking with somebody.
I'd be so pissed off. Like that ain't never happened to me, but I'd be pissed off. Like,
so Mayo,
red lobster.
Mayo, is it true that women have a nigga that they talk to for love, and they have a nigga that they talk to for friends for benefit purposes?
Me personally, I don't have that type of time or energy. But I mean,
all right, back in your heyday.
I don't think I've ever been that type of person. I'm not going to say it's not true. And I don't think it's gender specific. I think there's just people that like to have two people, and I think there's people that just like to have one people or just be by themselves. Right? Now, I will say I never dated, like had one for romantic and then one for just homeboy fucking type shit. But I'll be like a serial dater. Like I'm only date one person at a time, but when I'm done dating them, I'm gonna date somebody else. Like, because I just feel like if that's the case, I can't. My brain and my anxiety cannot handle trying to balance two emotions of two different people. It's just too much. But there are people who are talented at that. So
you don't think that? I mean, do you think that women can have sex without any emotion attached to it?
Yes. Okay. So that's what I mean about the romanticizing part. Because I was actually about to say this on Facebook the other day. Because I keep seeing males like some stuff I've seen when we were younger. I was like, okay, but now that we're like fucking 30 and shit, it's like, why are y'all asking this? But somebody posted, can women take great dick without catching feelings? I'm like, how old are you asking this question? But it's not about the actual dick. It's about everything you do before the sex, during the sex, after the sex that makes women catch emotions. And then the sex is just a bonus. But if you go with the mindset to a woman, I'm literally just coming to have sex with you. I'm not trying to build no bond with you. I'm not trying to be romantic with you. This is strictly just we just both busting nuts and leaving. Yes, women are very capable of that. Do it all the time. We fucking have toys. Like we use toys more than men do. So of course we're capable of busting a nut and going about our business. It's just that men or women, whoever you deal with, it's like try to build a bond, I guess, to get into sex. And it's like, where's you go for that shit? Just if you want to have sex, just have sex and leave me alone.
But I don't think, well, I probably am wrong, that a man can just be like, hey, I really like you and I want to fornicate with you. Is that okay? Yay or nay?
Men do that.
But that's not the common situation. That's not the common situation.
You like her. You fucked up by saying you like her. You like her how? Don't say you like me and you want to have sex with me, because then I think you want to start something, like start a relationship or something.
That does
not
happen.
Like back in the old days.
I'm not going to say that don't happen. That's not very common to happen, but it does happen.
Like,
I don't believe that there's a high success rate in that.
I didn't say it was a high success rate. I just said it happened. I didn't say it's all the time.
What do you think?
I didn't say it
Mayo?
Everybody does not have a great approach, but it is doable. I mean, I think.
Do women fuck dudes based off of looks?
I do. I'm not attracted to.
Let's get this straight. Everybody has a standards for what their lowest or their highest will be. Everyone. Everyone has a standard. No matter if they're disgusting looking at you, they have their own standards of who and what they will fuck with and what they won't do.
Yeah.
Everybody has, every single person has that. You might not be somebody's cup of tea. Somebody might not be a cup of tea. Again, that's the thing.
The first impulse, is it off of looks or is it based off the conversation that you have with the person?
No, I don't think. Let me see. I gotta break this up. It's hard being 20, like in my late 20s, because I want to be like when in my early 20s, I would look at a dude and I just go up to him and be like, "Yeah, you cute. What's up? Something." Oh. And I'm older. I'm like, no, I actually gotta like him and want to converse with him and want him in my space and around my energy and shit. Like, so I don't know. It's just, but at the end of the day, even my younger 20s or right now, I still have to physically be attracted to what I'm about to fuck. So I can't look at you the whole time and be like, no. So no. I mean, say like Rose said, he might be ugly to somebody else, but to me he was fine. So
and again, that's the whole point. Nobody is for everybody.
And everybody don't have the same type of standards. Like I hate like pretty boys. Like I feel like men have this thing where they be like, oh, women go for looks because they think women, like all women, like pretty ass cut Trey Songz looking ass niggas. I hate how Trey Songz looks. I like some of his songs, but no, maybe like the first couple, the first little trilogy albums he did.
He got a few good albums.
Yeah, he got good songs, but I don't like his essence, his demeanor and stuff. Like I'm not attracted to that type of man, like an over sexual, overly groomed, supermodel looking type nigga.
You just want a nigga from out the mud.
Not out the mud, I would say, but I'm
Penn North.
Like, I don't like
Northwest North Avenue.
Like, there's this bad bitch persona. How there's this bad bitch persona all over IG. I delete all the bad bitches. I like normal, everyday looking girls looking pretty. I like normal, everyday niggas. My basic standard for a nigga is to look clean and groomed. Like you took a shower today, you get your hair done or cut or whatever. You got a nice edge up. You brush your teeth. Your clothes is clean. You smell good.
Do you think your preferences over the years have changed?
No. I've always been attracted to clean people.
As you should. Some people like dirty motherfuckers, but I'm glad you like dirty people.
I was just about to say that. Like
some people like dirty motherfuckers. That's the way it goes on.
Yeah, like I noticed in Baltimore, like niggas, like the basic thing for Baltimore is to look grungy. Like bitches are attracted to grungy looking ass niggas, and I would be I go outside all the time, so like I walk through neighborhoods all over Baltimore, but I be like, why do y'all come outside looking like that? Like y'all like looking dusty. Like dusty is the exact word. Like you look covered in dust. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I booked a few chicks when I was looking fucked up. I thought it was off of my personality, maybe because it's that perception you were talking about, man.
What?
Well, niggas come out looking dusty.
They do. Like they want to look dirty. Like they want to be outside looking rough. Niggas don't get the face cut. Like it's a really grungy looking city, and like that's the type around here. I'm like, I don't like grungy looking niggas. I don't like pretty niggas, but I don't like grungy looking niggas. Like I like people that look like they're groomed. They wear clean clothes and they take showers every day. Like I forgot who Instagram I was on. I was just scrolling through stories. It was a Baltimore rapper, but he was like, yeah, I ain't changed my clothes in 3 days. I'm always trying to get it. Nigga, you ain't had 10 minutes to take a shower. You getting all this money, but you ain't had 10 minutes to take a shower. No.
My man getting $1,000 not buying a bar of soap. That's crazy.
No. If I fuck with a drug dealer, he is the top nigga that is icy clean, nice nails done, all of that.
Do women really not know? do women really know that they're dealing with a top drug dealer, or do they just think that since he got money, he must be one of the top drug dealers?
No, the drug dealers that don't change their clothes for 3 days at a time is literally at the bottom of the pole. At the
Well, that's not no top drug dealer right there. That can't be.
Yeah, because no,
And
you the runner.
off topic, but I really do want to know, like, is it still lucrative to be hustling in the streets?
You said, is it still what?
Lucrative
Of
to
course, it's
be
lucrative.
hustling outside in the streets?
People wouldn't still be doing it if it wasn't lucrative to do.
Yeah, I feel like
it's all about it's all about the risk and reward factor. What are you willing to risk for the reward you're gonna get? If it's worth it to you or not. That's a thing. You gotta figure out
niggas really making 10K, 100K to $1 million and just from hustling in the streets.
It depends.
No. The niggas that are actually in the streets, the niggas that are 1,000 millionaires don't gotta be in the streets. They don't even get seen.
That's what I'm saying. So outside, I don't understand. Like nigga, it's fucking raining and snowing. Nigga, you still out there on the fucking corner?
Yeah, the niggas don't make more than minimum wage a month. Right,
I don't fucking get it. And then, like, you gotta sell crack. I don't even know what runs on the street between crack and weed.
I don't know shit about
what is it, Royal? Royal, you know about drugs, Royal.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not educated. I don't know nothing about
what are the prices, brother?
I am a law-abiding citizen. I don't know nothing about nothing. Nah. All I know is there's a risk reward fact that you gotta figure out put yourself up. That risk is worth the reward. For me personally, it would never be worth it. It would never be worth giving up a day of my freedom to make whatever money I can make out there.
I don't know, Roy. When we play Grand Theft Auto, you seem to be having a whole bunch of,
that's the only time I saw drugs is in GTA. That's the only time it's worth it. That's the only time it's worth it is on GTA. In real life, hell no. I won't give you a damn aspirin in real life. You ain't getting nothing from me saying, oh, I got him. Nope. No, you will not.
Oh, yeah, I think my laptop's about to die.
Why is your laptop about to die, man?
It is on the charger. That's the whole problem.
How is that on? How is that on the charger?
I know them days.
It's been on the charger the whole day.
So you probably need a new battery.
5% and now it says 3%.
Why is your battery not charging on the charger? That's like a real problem right there.
You probably need a new battery.
My charger is bullshit. And then I have my laptop on all day and all night watching Netflix with my baby.
Oh my God.
I didn't get a chance to turn it off last night, so. Let us pray.
Let us pray. Hopefully the charger can just keep it on 0% until then.
It just said 5%, and I blinked and it said 3%.
Oh damn. Well, let's talk about these the Lil Nas X situation real quick since you about to get up out of here. Talk about this alleged devil twerking and devil shoes, all that other shit. I haven't seen the video. I saw the video. I haven't seen the video, and apparently he's twerking on a devil or some shit, and the shoes apparently got some crazy demon shit on there. Mind you, these are custom Nikes. These are not regular ass Air Max. Well, they are as Air Max and heavily customized. You're not buying these from the store. These are customized shoes made for Lil Nas X.
Okay, that's why people are calling him a devil worshiper, because he got special made shoes for that shit. Okay, so the music video, the people are focusing on that little 30 seconds of the music video where he goes to hell. It's probably not even 30 seconds. It's the very end of the video, which means all these Jesus freaks had to sit through that whole video to watch Lil Nas X go twerk on the devil. He starts the video off. First of all, Lil Nas X, his songs are really weird and there's always messages in them, which is why I don't listen to him. Nigga, just get to the point and make a nice song. Like, when you listen to him, you have to listen to every word he's saying, or else the song won't make no fucking sense to you. Which goes to show that a lot of people don't listen to him because they would understand what he was doing. But the beginning of the video, he's like, in the world, basically, you don't get to see people's real demons that they carry with them, and people hide their faces. But the song is called Montero. And he's like, but in Montero, which is his imaginary land or whatever, they don't do that. So if you the person all the problems that person has or that type of person, the demons basically that person comes with, you see that demon face. So like there was fucking angels in the video. The nigga was laying in lilies and nice fancy rainbows, all types of shit. But the internet is only showing that little 30-second double clip, which I don't appreciate. They had dirty ass politicians in the video, like he was coming out of court and shit. Cause like he said, in his imaginary land, you see dirty ass people for who the fuck they are. So you don't see these nice politicians with how we got politicians, we don't know what the fuck they doing. So he's showing all of that. Like that's how it is in his town. So at the end, he dancing with the devil basically. I thought the dance was cute. I feel like if it was a female doing the dance, he killed it. He really did kill it. If it was a female doing the dance, everybody would have thought it was sexy. But since it was a nigga, he wasn't really twerking like that. Like, he wasn't twerking. He didn't really twerk at all. Like, he's literally just making poses and shit. And people who didn't see the video just took it out of proportion. But people fuck with demons all the time. And that was just his point in the whole song. So it was like, it was very highly creative. But if you didn't listen to the words of the song, which he's that type of artist, like the words of his songs are never clear. You really gotta like zone into that shit.
I watch a lyrics video to see what he's saying on the damn song.
I
haven't seen a video. What people saying it's it's visually stunning what people say. Again, I haven't seen. I like to watch the lyrics videos. I want to see exactly what he's saying. Like you said, the shoes is some fucking Air Max. There's some Air Max that's customized with Lord All's X on the back tab and Luke 1018 and 666, like 600. I guess maybe 666 pants, something like that. And it was like 6/66 with those damn shoes or whatever. And supposedly some demon blood on the inside was really red paint on the inside where the air bubble is.
I mean, like
or red dye or whatever, where the air bubble on the shoe is. I guess it's supposed to be a play on like the Holy Water Air Max.
So I saw that. I don't understand why people are like, wowed by like demonic shit when we see that shit like all the time. As far as like, 3-6 Mafia.
There she goes.
I think Mayo's gone. Well, as far as like, 3-6 Mafia, even with Drake was calling himself a six god, that could be like a demonic type of thing. Or even when we saw like Kanye videos, devil wears a dress or whatever, and things of that nature, we see a lot of demonic things. So this is not new in hip hop or in music, in general. So I'm not too sure as to why people are just like, oh my God. Lil Nas, because I guess he's gay.
He's a character.
The visual is crazy.
Well, Lil Nas has been a character. He been wearing weave. He been doing whatever he was going to do. The man is who he is. Again, he is. Oh shit! Here you go. He's coming again. Let's do the back end. He is who he is. Hold on. Let me. Shit.
Right. He is who he is, and
I'm back, y'all.
We gotta respect him. Yeah, we gotta respect Lil Nas X, and welcome back, Patty.
Guys, welcome back, Patty.
And Poppy, because she busted in the room.
Like I said, he's a character. Again, I haven't seen the video, but if you've seen Lil Nas X in the last year or so, he's a character. He's a wild motherfucker. So I'm not surprised by what he put out. He's a very creative person.
Yeah, I mean, it was very creative.
Again, I haven't seen his video, but I may see it.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, Mayo. Oh shit! You talking about?
Right, welcome back.
I'm back, guys.
But yeah, we were talking about.
He's a very, very special. He's a very, very special character. So, and like I said, if you don't watch his stuff or listen to his stuff, it probably was gonna be upsetting. But yeah. I'm sorry, guys. My baby's gonna cry.
That's all right.
It's okay.
She keep busting the door open. I'm like, Poppy.
She's one mother. It's okay. It's okay.
She is one of mother. I'm saying.
It's like, pay attention.
She's like,
Mom,
you not about to
pay
keep
attention.
kicking me out my room. Now my laptop dead.
See?
It's no Netflix.
This nigga Roy though, he done managed to escape all his baby mothers and escape all them problems.
I don't have not one baby mother, bro.
This
I
nigga
got not
done-
one.
This nigga done took off into the galaxy, man.
If I had any kids, my kids be right here with me, bro. I ain't got not one child out here, not one. And I'll be getting that $1,400 for all them little kids. I'll have all the money for them. And that tax break on their ass too.
That's why you had all them different wave caps these past few weeks, man.
You will.
Males, it's okay if you want to wild roll out. You know what I'm saying?
For what?
I'm saying you don't want to tell nobody that he's your baby father. So
You is stupid, Ollie. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. You funny though. You is fun, dude.
Say, Poppy don't look like that, man. Poppy is my baby only. I got her.
That's how gorgeous shouts.
Got her on Amazon.
I'm just joking. These are jokes.
For 2000. Actually, for Valentine's Day, Amazon Prime was having a sale. Fine.
You crazy.
Oh my god. But I think hey, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Lil Nas X for
shout out his creativity and everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta really listen to. I actually don't listen to his stuff. I think the last song I listened to him. Well, of course I listened to Old Town Road. I was like the last person to like Old Town Road because I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Then I watched the video and I was like, okay, he's weird. Then he dropped another song. It was basically him coming out about being bisexual.
For Panini?
I didn't know what the fuck that song was until he said something. I was like, it's all go. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's always what you like. I didn't know it was about him coming out until he said it.
Yeah, he does shit like that. Like the song is about everything, and then in the end, it's like really about one. Like what? Anybody got time?
I thought it was about a general relationship. He was like, it's always what you want. Like, all right. They always is what they want.
I mean, it's like the same. It was in the same way like how Frank Ocean did his song.
No, it's not like Frank Ocean at all. So basically, the whole song is just like you only knew it was about him coming out because he said it on Twitter. But if you listen to the song, it don't sound like somebody that's coming out of the closet. It sounds like just a
general relationship song. Yeah.
Oh, that's the same thing for Frank Ocean. That's the same thing as Frank Ocean.
No, Frank Ocean said the shit in his song. I'm thinking about like he got a whole song.
But if you listen to the song like for what it was, if you didn't think about the words like that, you think it's just, hey, this is a good song. You think about, a woman, not a man. But I mean,
think about whoever you want. Yeah.
Right.
Because I be singing a song and I be singing about a boy. So when I found out Frank Ocean was singing about a boy too, I was like, cool. That makes it. I like the song even better now.
Yeah, but the crazy thing with the Lord Nas X shit is it can be about anybody. It was no sort of thing saying, oh, it's a guy, it's a girl. It was like a general relationship or whatever. Like, all right, it's always about you. It
didn't even sound relationship to me. It just sounded like the nigga was having a good day. I was like, okay, this sounds cool for real. Then I get on Twitter, he like, yeah, it's about me coming out. I'm glad you guys liked it. I was like, what? You didn't like nothing in that. You didn't know. That's not what that was. And the music video to it was like a little cartoon video.
Was it like robots and shit? Like what? I didn't.
Robots and rainbows and chilling on the hill and shit. I was like, this has nothing to do with. Okay, so that's the second one. Then was a.
Do you think he's trying to sensationalize his sexuality?
No, I actually don't at all.
Or you think that's just his creativity?
Now
I don't give a damn about his sexuality. I really don't care. I want to see what he do as an artist.
Right. That's why I'm at with it.
He's a weird ass artist though. Like his songs don't match his videos. That's basically what I'm saying at the end of the day.
That Panini video
Songs
was
don't
awesome.
match the videos, but the videos sell the song. So he got to do this outrageous stuff because if you was the type of person that just like I used to not watch music videos at all. I would just listen to the music and stuff.
Oh, no, I need the videos.
But if you never watched his videos, you probably wouldn't really buy his music. Because you got it. Because his shit is just so like mundane. His music is mundane to me. Like without the.
Well, I think it's just certain artists I would buy singles for. I would just listen to certain songs for, and there's other artists I would just listen to all their catalogs for the album, stuff like that. And sometimes you just gotta compartmentalize certain artists for what they are. But another little Nas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about the I can't even say her name, Sweetie and Quavo situation, man?
Like I said, Icy Blue, it's Icy Girl Summer. Last summer was Hot Girl Summer, and the summer before that was City Girl Summer. So Sweetie is up next. No, but I'm actually kind of sad because I really did like them together. I thought they were real cute, and it was kind of random.
Mayo, do you think it's nasty for women to come out and divulge about said relationships if their partner has not said anything about their relationship going awry?
Wait, you said, do I think it's nasty that women do what?
Divulge the problems in their personal relationships if their partner is not doing this thing publicly.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm definitely one of them women. Like men will be like disrespectful as fuck in private and then be like, why you gotta tell everybody our business? I'm not about to keeping your secrets of how you're disrespecting me, hurting me, mentally, verbally abusing me, emotionally abusing me. Like, I'm supposed to keep that a secret for you to show that I love you. But if you love me, you wouldn't be doing this shit. So I gotta prove that I love you by accepting your disrespect. But
isn't that
not being reciprocated?
It takes two to make. There's two people in a relationship, so why can't he feel the same thing? We did the same thing to him, but he doesn't go out there publicly and bash you though.
No, if a woman is disrespect, I see niggas on my Facebook all the time talking about how women be doing their women or whoever they was in a relationship doing them, and I applaud them for that. Don't keep no type of abuse a secret. Like, now let me clarify. Don't tell us every fucking detail of y'all fucking. Everybody don't need to know every detail, everything y'all got going on. But as far as tell them, Pop. But as far as like stuff that's a major, like I'm gonna just say disrespect in general because I don't want to say abuse and shit. But disrespect or abuse, like no, that's not you shouldn't get bullied. I feel like that's a bully tactic to be like, oh, don't tell people our business when you know you're the main one causing hurt. Like, I wouldn't, as a woman, I don't think men, I feel like men should do the same thing. Like, if there's a woman mistreating you, cheating on you, doing all types of stuff to you in a relationship, and she be like, please don't tell nobody that I fucked all your homeboys. I really love you. No, bitch, I'm telling. And we're done. When people ask me about you, I'm going to tell them why. Like, yeah. Like, no, I'm not.
Man, the way I see it is that if you're going to go do that, you were never really a trustworthy person. Because
who wasn't trustworthy?
Not you.
But that's why I said that's a bully tactic. That's a bully tactic to say that your ex, you're breaking up, y'all broke up, and now your ex is telling
the stuff you did to them, you're saying they're not a trustworthy person. I don't give a fuck about being trustworthy to you no more. That's broken. That's a bully tactic to be like, oh, you're not trustworthy if you tell what the fuck I did to you. That's what kidnappers say.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit classless. You gotta admit that.
That's class. Who the fuck cares about class? That's what I'm saying. All of that is out the window. I'm not about to stay classy to protect your face for the shit that you did to me. I'm not keeping shit classy. Like, no. Classy for who? You give a fuck about no class? You see my shirt? It's covering gangs. You don't give a fuck about no class?
Hey, hey Royal, try to speak with her. I got
no dog in this fight. I got no dog in this fight. I got no dog in this fight. No comment. No comment.
She's off the rails. So you're saying if it's over, you don't give a fuck. That's basically just told me.
No,
you about to advertise his social security number?
Oh no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like I said, when like the example I just made, I said if somebody asks, then yeah, but I'm not. Now that far as classy,
nobody asked. Yeah. But nobody asked for Sweetie to tweet what she tweeted.
People did ask because people didn't even know they were broken up. So a lot of people was tweeting her, asking her about what the fuck was going on. That's why she said something. They've been broke up a minute ago. So remember when I said Saweetie was doing some podcast or whatever and said if Quavo asked for a threesome, she only gonna do it if it's two niggas. But she was saying it to be disrespectful. She didn't really want to fuck two niggas. But that came out, and then people noticed that Quavo and Saweetie weren't together. But that came out way after they broke up. So these niggas been broke up. So people have been asking, and that's why she said what she said. Like, yeah, he do this, that, and the third, but they basically cheat gifts. I don't want to keep doing it. So.
But why can't she just been like, I'm single, and that's that?
She didn't even have to. She didn't say anything.
She did. She tweeted it.
After people kept asking her, we're literally going in a circle. But people were asking her. You said if nobody asked, and people keep harassing, and she's a celebrity. You think just not people? I tweet celebrities all the time. I'm not the only one doing it.
Well, that's true, but at the same
she
time,
didn't divulge every detail.
She said that he cheated, and my thing with that is that
that's not every detail. That was really general.
That I mean, from her perspective and for the world, that's the reason why, hey, they're no longer together. But from his side, he's soft spoken as far as the relationship goes. He might not have never cheated. They might just could have had disagreement or argument, and then things just went left, and hey, they're not in a relationship anymore.
Niggas are killing me talking about maybe he didn't cheat. We don't know if he cheated. Y'all need to stop saying that shit. He cheated.
Oh my.
I don't know nothing about it. It ain't my business. That ain't my business. I'm not in it.
I'm literally hearing that from every male though. Like, we don't know if he cheated. Just because she said it don't mean he did it. She was there. She was in the relationship with him. But like, what do you mean? Ain't no nigga gonna come out and be like, yeah, I cheated. He not fucking Offset. Even Offset don't say he cheated. He just get caught every time.
Well, Offset is a special individual, I guess.
Offset is his nephew. They're the same blood. They're doing the same shit. If Offset cheated, I believe Quavo was cheating with him.
So wait a minute. So what? He gotta be
birds of a feather, yes.
Oh my god.
Like they're each other's. They're blood family members and each other's only friends. Like, nigga, you be around when Quavo doing the fuck what he doing. Nigga, you be around when Offset doing what the fuck.
So he gotta be guilty by association. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's sick.
It's very much true. And you know what? Quavo probably wasn't cheating. He probably was just entertaining.
Hey,
He probably was
she rolls the shit I'm talking about with women.
I don't know about that.
This shit
he
I
was
be talking
probably
about, bro.
just sitting there fucking entertaining bitches and shit while Quavo was all fucking off.
But I was saying, it's fucked up that a woman could say that you're cheating, and when you don't actually cheat. I think that's the most fucked up situation ever.
But what happened if we just don't? What? See, how did you talking about me? But how did you get to that?
I'm not talking about
saying
you.
he cheated and you saying he cheated and he didn't. Like what?
I'm just saying, just in
Cheating
general,
is in speculation.
cheating is allegedly cheated, and people go with the narrative that hey, he cheated, and that's the reason why they're not in a relationship any longer. I'm saying that we don't know whether he did cheat.
I don't think
And
just cheating was the problem, actually. That we can agree on, I'll say. I don't think just cheating, because she said the cheating part at the very end. The cheating wasn't her initial issue, because also I feel like, bitch, you were taking all of these gifts. So you made this whole paragraph about he always buying you stuff, but he not buying you enough stuff to accept the disrespect and lies and something in other women. No, bitch, you should have said other women at first.
Well, you know, she had a price. Her price wasn't paid, obviously, because she stayed for long enough to get all the gifts and accept their behavior for as long as she wanted to accept it for. And when she didn't get what she wanted, allegedly, I don't know this situation. Allegedly, she left. I don't know if that's the case, but that sounds like the case from my pure speculation of not knowing anything and not being in their business. But just from hearing little things, y'all was just saying, that's what I heard.
See, that's why we need you here, Royal, because it's exactly Royal being on point. That's exactly what we're saying. In a synopsis.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Most women will have a point like, okay, you can do whatever you're going to do. Just make sure I get this. Don't disrespect over here. And make sure this done.
The nigga didn't pay his price.
And apparently that price wasn't paid. So she like, it's over.
Pretty much,
and Saweetie, it sounds like a fucking mob princess. So that's exactly how she takes
So
shit.
pretty much she feel like Quavo didn't have enough money for her, so she had to leave.
But we don't know what her price was. We don't know what her price was. Because you see my little baby, his baby mama ain't going nowhere. She don't have what, 12,000 pounds? And she like, get me a damn Range Rover and a Birkin. I'm straight. I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So it all depends on the person. It depends on what you going to allow. And apparently, so when you like, I'm not allowing this.
So.
And again, I don't know. This is pure speculation based on stuff that I heard.
Yeah, that's basically. And like I said, Saweetie it sounds like a fucking mob princess. So she carried it like a fucking mob princess. Nigga, you don't have your payment.
Oh my God.
No, but that's real.
You don't got your payment, nigga. Niggas is paying, nigga. You don't got your
It's crazy. People act like that's not crazy. The case. We see it all the time when you accept what you will accept if the cost is right.
Mm-hmm.
You'll stay with our relationship, will stay with our situation if your cost is being met. If your price being met, you're gonna stay.
Period.
Until you reach your breaking point, then you won't stay, or it's not enough, then you ain't gonna stay. But I mean, they like, yeah, I can deal with this. I can deal with the chicken. I can deal with right away. I can deal right with that.
So is it the person or is it the money?
It's the person. We already said 50 times. It's the
person because all right, think about it. Jeff Bezos' wife could have stayed and never lost her lifestyle when she didn't live in there. But she could have stayed if it wasn't about the cheating. She could have stayed there and like, fuck it, we ain't never divorcing. I would stay with you. I don't care. She's like, look, I'm getting more stock options with you than without you. Let me stay and I just suck it up.
Right, starting in a garage with this nigga.
So, Rory, would you accept cheating from Oprah if you were with her?
For Oprah?
Oprah is mid. Hell no.
Look. Everybody got their price, man. Everybody got their price. Oprah is a free range woman. She gonna do what she wanna do. If she accepted me into the state,
so you want to leave, Ross?
Listen, if she accepted me into this, I go to stay with. I'll be a side piece with Statman. I don't give a damn. All right, look, you already know you got Statman. You got your girlfriend Gail. I'll be another one to stay with. Just make sure you don't disrespect me in public. That's all I'm gonna ask you to do. Don't disrespect me in public, and we gonna be okay. Make sure my allowance is paid. I have my car, and you ain't disrespecting me out in public. We okay. We good.
He's gonna be Oprah's sex slave, y'all.
Yeah, it look like he ready.
I call right now. I have to write up this podcast. Like, I'm going to Chicago, baby. What's up?
Nigga, I still own your masters, nigga.
Yo,
Chicago,
shit.
Nevada, where the fuck you want to go? I still own your masters. You want to get your royalties from Oprah? I'm still going to get your royalties from that royalty.
No, I'll play it. I'll let that with disrespect, but that's hilarious. I'll let that with disrespect. That's crazy. Again, you only accept what you want to accept. No, I don't play that shit. I don't like that shit.
Mayo, is cheating tolerated for you in a relationship?
Not really. And I'm only
so that's a baby.
I think it's a case-by-case situation.
Yeah, because one thing about mayonnaise, I'm a cheat back. And you ain't gonna find out.
Cheat wars.
Well, what am I telling you about you? Well, like, look, this is a situation you'll get cheated on, and that's what you're going to accept.
Yeah, because I'm a cheat back. But I
you accept that. Okay, all right. That's
right. Like,
and
it depends on the situation. Like,
how long y'all been together?
No, I don't give a fuck how long we been together. A nigga, I done got cheated on by a nigga that was with me for 2 years. I done got cheated on by a nigga that was with me for 2 months. And I got cheated on by a nigga that was with me for 6 months.
2 months, y'all barely talking at that point.
Exactly, right? That's what I said. No, we was together 4 months, right?
Oh, all right. I got X question. Were y'all exclusive at that point?
Yeah, we were very exclusive. Like very
y'all verbalized to each other. Y'all were exclusive at that point.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend. It wasn't talking. We were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, all right. I got to clarify that. People like, oh, we was doing like, no, I got to clarify that.
No, we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, all right. That's a different thing.
He asked to be my boyfriend. I accepted.
Okay, all right. That's something
4 months into our relationship, somebody came to me as a woman, like, yeah, this such and such. I'm done fucking with him.
My man did wrong. At that point there. But that's why that's why to ask that question.
Yeah. So basically, when women come to me about my boyfriends, because if it's just a nigga, I'm like, that's not. Yeah, but if he my boyfriend, oh bitch, I want to hear everything you guys say. So I'm gonna listen to the whole side. I'm gonna be like, okay, sis, thank you.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna argue with the bitch about the nigga. I'm just say something to the nigga. So I'm just like,
smart.
I'm like, oh, so yeah, you know, such and such. Like, oh, this bitch too calm. Yeah, nigga, be scared. Cause what the fuck? And then it'll come out. I was like, so back to the 4 month nigga. I was like, you was cheating on me half of our relationship. He was like, yeah, it was only 2 months. What you mean? I said, nigga, we only been together for 4 months. That's half of our relationship. Like,
well, we were exclusive the first 2 months, so I don't count.
No, we were exclusive. I'm counting the time we were exclusive is the whole 4 months.
Y'all exclusive the whole 4 damn months?
Yes.
Oh no, he wrong. He real wrong.
Yeah.
He real.
Before
wrong.
that, we was just like cool, like cool, and like we knew of each other for a while. But them 4 months, we was actually boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's just
he wrong for that. He real wrong.
It had to be a white guy because black men don't cheat.
I don't date white.
I would just say that man was real wrong for that.
Black men don't cheat.
That one did. He thought he was finessing and he was getting away with it. Anyway, long story short, me and the girl ended up being best friends. So he's still a bum to this day. And I just don't like that I put up with bum shit. Most of the times every time I got cheated on, I was taking care of a nigga. So I vowed never to do that again. Now niggas gotta take care of me. But yeah. But I do want to say that is another reason a lot of women get cheated on, because you're being taken care of. Like every nigga that cheated on me, I was taking care of him, but I was cheating on him with a better nigga. Because it's like, you can't say nothing to me. I'm going to do what I want. So that's why you got to make sure you got your own shit. Because 9 times out of 10, if a nigga cheating, he taking care of your ass.
We don't condone cheating over here. We condone give people options.
Black men don't cheat.
We don't condone cheating over here. Certainly on some podcasts.
I'm saying for the general public. I'm not saying your team, because it's like a regular thing now. Niggas talk about cheating every week, like it's fun, like it's a game and shit.
I would say this for me personally. I never condone cheating. I will say if you feel like you want to cheat, give somebody the option before, like, look, say this not working out, or I want to deal with other people, and give me the option to stay aloof. Don't just cheat on me.
Okay, that was my situation.
That's taking away my power of choice. Give me a choice whether I want to stay. Like, all right, I'm cool with that. Like, if we date other people, cool. I can understand that, but don't just say we're in a relationship and then fuck the other people. That's taking away my autonomy and my power of choice.
Hold on.
Right.
So
that was my situation though.
What the guy? So what if your partner came to you like, hey, I want to fuck this girl. Can I fuck her?
Yeah, but you can't fuck me ever again.
Damn.
But that's what I was saying about what Royal said. That was my situations. Like when I cheated, it was, I told the niggas I didn't want to be with them, and they still wanted to stay. So to me,
that's not cheating. Then like you gave them a choice, they told to stay.
Yeah, they still wanted to stay, and I was going to deal with whoever I wanted to, because you already fucked shorty. Like you was cheating on me. That's not cheating.
You gave them a choice to stay or go, and they chose to stay. That's
that to me, that's cheating back. Like if we exclusive and I step up to go fuck somebody, that's still cheating.
Oh no. Once they cheated, the relationship ended right there. That means if they decide to come back to you, that's a whole other relationship after you cheated on them. See, once they cheated on you, that relationship right there ended. And once you cheated back on them, they came back, that's a whole other relationship.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't want to leave, even though they knew they cheated and it was confirmed.
Well, that's on them. That's on them.
Yeah, so
let's not be doing cheat wars anymore. That's how Royal was 9 baby mothers.
I have 0 baby mothers, and I don't cheat on nobody.
Why do you keep with all them baby mothers doing?
I have 0 children out here in this world. 0, not a one. I had a couple of kids, but I don't have no kids out here.
Don't even have no scares. Fuck that.
Couple scares.
That was young and dumb, boy. I ain't know nothing. Back then.
Well, he is 49, so
that was many moons ago.
Elaine, do you think I should match my eyebrows with my hair?
Yeah, go completely Super Saiyan. Go do it.
Oh yeah, do my eyebrows blue. That'll be cool. All right, I gotta get the color pencils. Gonna look hard.
I guess you could do it. Well,
it's gonna be icy. I'm gonna do it at my party though.
Why don't you just do the blue eyeshadow? How about that?
Cause I'm getting bangs and like it's gonna be right.
Oh, not the bang. She gonna do the bang.
She gonna do the bang.
Yeah, I'm getting the Super Saiyan Chinese bangs.
Oh, so you gonna have the chopsticks in the.
Yeah, actually I am. But you'll see at my party how my hair is gonna be icy. But I had to color it first.
What's her name?
Harajuku.
You're gonna be like Chung Li. You're gonna be Chung Li,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That's exactly how I'm doing my hair, but blue.
Super Saiyan mayo.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Extra mayonnaise.
Oh my god, that's dope.
Very dope.
What time is it?
I had another question.
It is 9:32.
Oh, I was just asking. My baby fell asleep.
9:33.
Oh.
All right, Roy. Do you have anything that you want to say for this episode this week? That's serious news? Anything like that?
Yeah, we have the trial of George Floyd, the officer of the George Floyd trial this week. Yeah, it's the first day. Out the trial.
Today is the first day?
It was the first day.
How do you think? No,
check Twitter.
How do you feel? This trial is going to play out.
We've seen with video evidence that they get off. We've seen it multiple times with video evidence they'll still get off, or the prosecutor will not give the right charges to the jury. Like, oh, we can only charge with this and leave out shit, so they won't get charged. So it's up in the air. What can happen? I am not expecting any major charges to go through. If they do, I'll be shocked. Even with the evidence and everything, I will be shocked if any major charges go through. They get more than 2-3 years, maybe.
What do you think, Mayo?
I think for my own mental health, I am not going to tune in. And I'm usually a very, very cup half full type of girl, but the patterns have shown that no, this is not. They're going to do some fake ass shit. I sat there and watched Breonna Taylor shit, and I was at work too, and it was early in the fucking morning, like 7:30. I was pissed off the rest of the day. Like, it's not good for me. Like, what the fuck? They got charged, but with bullshit. So if they're gonna start carrying shit like that, then it's up and it's stuck. Like,
unfortunately,
yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I feel like until we get these laws changed to where these
they always gonna find a loophole though. That's the problem. That was the problem.
They have to get rid of qualified immunity. They have to get rid of qualified immunity for the officers.
These laws are clearly for police for law enforcement to get off, pretty much to be mercenaries, if you will, to do whatever they want to do. Unfortunately, and it's unfortunate because a lot of great people, a lot of souls that could have changed the world have died, and then from the hands of people who were supposed to be protecting us, and that's super damning, and it's just hard to take, and it seems to always happen to people of color, never to people who are of European descent. And, I mean, it's disgusting that we have to deal with this on a year-end basis, and we see so much of the same verdicts or where people will, in some instances, officers don't even get charged, and cases just get thrown out. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, that's because of qualified immunity that they have.
It's terrible. So I'm just gonna pray for the best.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna talk about preparing for the worst. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna expect for hopefully an equitable outcome. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Let's go to something good real quick. The Olympic torch has been lit, and a relay is beginning in Fukushima, Japan.
I have never watched the Olympics in my life.
What? I watched every Olympics I could since I was like 5.
No, I don't know.
I pretty much was watching like Michael Phelps and just Team USA basketball for the most part.
No, I remember watching Dominic Dawes and all that. I remember vividly watching the Olympics as a child.
So, I can't get into it. I try for the culture.
Love it. Can't
wait.
I'm
not a sports person.
I love watching like the stuff with I love watching winter sports, summer sports. I watch everything. And apparently they're supposed to add they're supposed to start at breakdancing to the Olympics, which is great. They need to.
Oh yeah. See, I could get into some shit like that. I would definitely watch some dancers in the Olympics.
What they did a twerk contest for the Olympics.
I watched that.
They didn't have a pole. They didn't have some strippers at the pole contest. They as athletes. The shit they do with that pole was athletic as hell. They didn't have that shit.
Dancing is a sport, and dancing is so underrated. It's a whole sport.
Rhythmic gymnastics, which is basically just gymnastics with rhythm and shit.
Yeah, I forgot what movie that was. It was a Disney movie. The girl was a gymnast, but she did her competition to some music, and she won. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie that was.
That was a good movie. I don't know what we're talking about. That was a really good movie.
I think Miss USA should be, or what is it? Miss America to be attached to a twerk contest. Is that misogynistic?
Crazy, man.
Them bitches can't twerk. First of all, them bitches is this big.
Shit. I'm pretty sure the Africa joints and the Brazilian.
Talk about Miss Universe and shit, like
Miss Universe.
Oh yeah, Miss Universe. I do want to start watching Miss Universe because I would wonder if they have a dance section. Like
they usually have a talent section. I don't know if they have a dance. They usually have like a talent section.
That's gay.
They some of them do dance. Some of them do like I guess like poetry recitals and other stuff like that. Some of them do dance.
Boo, you horse.
Boo. Anything else of important news, Roy?
Oh, it's Easter Sunday coming up. So Easter whatever that Sunday means to you guys.
Oh yeah. Good.
The kitty discos and shit. Yeah.
Good Friday?
Good Friday, this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Kitty discos was like 20 something years ago for me, so yeah.
I think they're doing something for the quarantine.
Are they doing?
I mean, because nobody could do anything last year.
Are they doing like a virtual kitty disco?
No, it's probably going to be something small. I seen it posted.
That's crazy.
I'm not taking my baby because she's only one, but nobody could do anything last year because the whole state got shut down.
Kitty disco? Wow.
No, it wasn't a kitty disco. It was like it's like an Easter egg.
Oh, okay.
It's a different type of event. I'm not taking a 1-year-old to a disco.
All right. Shout out to I want to shout out to Francis Ngannou, Kamaru Usman, and Israel Adesanya for being three UFC champions. Three UFC champions from African descent, Nigeria specifically. Shout out to those three gentlemen.
Yep.
You know, are part of our Black culture having 3 world champions. I think that's tremendous. But I ain't really got shit else to say. But we'll think about things to talk about next week, guys. But no. Thank you, Patty, for joining us this week.
Yes, thank you.
Really needed that female perspective. We just, wanted to chop it up, to get your viewpoint about, relationships and things that, didn't happen over this past weekend. Plus we love you, Mayo.
I love you guys too.
Oh yes, Patty, let everyone know where they can contact you.
You can't. Sorry. Sorry, guys. So you can follow me on Instagram at OG Pretty Mayo. And
the last OG, triple OG.
And everybody's like, you're an OG of what? When I turned 25, I became an OG. So I've been an OG for 4 years. Put some respect on my mayonnaise. Some respect. So yeah, OG Pretty Mayo on Instagram, Extra Mayo Radio on Instagram. Just XTRA. Don't put an E on that. It's extra. Okay.
So Mayo, when you want to invite us to Extra Mayo Radio?
Okay, so what I'm doing for the 100th time. Oh yeah, we need to discuss this real quick because I know we were supposed to when I told you about doing a radio station and shit.
Right.
Them niggas blew me for like episode after episode after episode. It was always something. I was just getting blown. So so it was like I feel like it was basically like a McDonald's commercial. Like McDonald's shows, they show you all this new awesome stuff they have and how good the burgers look, and then when you get it from DoorDash, like the shit is just mushed together and shit.
So you didn't get the Travis Scott meal.
it was just, I feel like basically it wasn't as great as they tried to make it seem. Like they more so needed me to work with them than like they needed me to be the face to bring them in business, and they didn't understand that I am the business. This is my shit. And that's really been my issue for the past 4 years with my radio show, because people think I'm just the host, I'm just the personality, I'm just the face. No, this is my shit. This is mine. I'm
Hold
the
that
CEO.
point right there, Mayo.
Yeah.
I did forget about this topic, Ro. We were supposed to talk about, the Joe Budden situation with Rory and Mal. Pretty much not being on the show for the past. Pretty much, Rory and Mal have been pretty much on a break the past few episodes or whatever, and
on a break,
on a break, quote unquote, right? And see, the thing is that no, they're not fired. At least I don't believe so.
Well, he would have said they was on vacation. What he do?
Right, they have like a disagreement.
But they had disagreement as
Rory
far
was talking
as
about punching Joe in the face or some shit.
Yeah, he just over the weeks, Rory was having like these little, spicy moments or whatever about challenging Joe to fighting, and pretty much what Joe was saying is that if we're friends, we wouldn't be joking around about fighting like seriously. Like he wouldn't fight his friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I carry it. Once I gotta hit you, no more.
So pretty much, he told Rory they gotta chill out, which ensued Maul having a problem because Maul's like, "Hey, I show up to this podcast every other week. This nigga should be here too." You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga can't take days off if I don't take days off. So hey, ultimately Joe told him to both.
How are you gonna control somebody else's schedule?
You said what?
Like, how are you gonna try to control Rory's schedule and it's Joe's show? Like, I understand all of them do it, but that's Joe's goddamn show.
That's what I was saying about my shit.
They all. I understand they all play a part in the show, but that's Joe's show. They all have a role in the show, but it's Joe's show.
It is Joe's show. However, they work together as a team.
They do, but you can't come in there and say something like, if it's my show, you have a say so in it, but you don't have majority. You can't tell me what to do on my show. I can tell you what to do. I can be like, all right, I'll accept your input on certain things, but this is my shit, not yours.
But at the same time, Maul and Rory have also created
Beyonce.
Again, I'm not saying they don't have a role on the show. They aren't on the show. I'm not saying they contribute to the show, but it is Joe's show. It's the Joe Budden podcast. It's not the Friends podcast with Joe and all these other guys. It's the Joe Budden podcast.
Right.
He's David Ruffin. They the Temptations.
Anybody come and see Lotus?
We really not.
No. But I understand that they are a pivotal part of the show. They do contribute to the show a lot, but it's not their show. It's his show featuring them.
But I wouldn't even worry about another nigga coins, because if he's not, why are you mentioning? Oh, why if he ain't gotta come in? Why I gotta come in? Nigga, make your money. He's not getting paid.
But the thing is, they don't have a set schedule.
And chemistry thing.
Why is it okay? All right, let's say if they all three of them do the show, right? I understand that, whatever. But if Rory come out sick, what of the man or Rory take a vacation? What the fuck do matter to Maul whether he's there or not? Maul still will get paid, and Rory going to do whatever the fuck he doing. If Joe like Rory, you can't be off for a couple episodes or whatever, you got to cool down. Why is Maul worried about it when he's still getting paid? It don't affect him in any way. It's just like, all right, I understand the situation. Rory was all out of pocket. He just got to take a little break real quick. He's going to be back. He's not fired, he's not nothing. He just got to sit over there until they discuss it or get it hashed out. They won't do it publicly. But they have it on the show, and he'll come back. They didn't say, oh, he's fired. He's going to take a couple weeks off, and he'll come back after that.
Well, I think Maul is like a man of principles and morals. That hey, I guess it's like it's one of those things like, hey, if we go to if we go to the club together, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna leave the club together as well.
Well, why the fuck
That's
Maul
not what
didn't
he
say, hey,
said.
Roy, chill the fuck out and starting shit right now? Why ain't said during the podcast? If that's the case,
if
That
that's the
was a
if
good
he
case,
felt
point.
he
that
should have been
strongly
like,
about it,
we're not doing the
that's a
show
good
all
point too.
together.
if
But
Maul felt that strongly about it, he just
but I'm
said,
pretty
Roy,
sure
why bring the smoke
there's
up?
more. I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that. Than Joe and then Joe, Maul, and Roy can divulge.
I know, but from
pretty
what
sure
we,
they got like
I know,
legal
but
things.
from what we publicly seen, we can't go off what we don't know. We can only go off what we know. And from what we publicly seen, Maul didn't say, "Hey, chill out. Hey, Roy, calm down. We're in this conversation right now. Hey, it's going too far." He is letting rock.
Yeah.
So
I got beef too.
if it's my podcast and we all come to the point, I'm like, "Yo, chill out." And shout out like, "Yo, I gotta take a break." You can't just sit on the sideline and then when he gotta take a break, you're like, "Oh, he should have to take a break. He should be on here too." Like, I'm like, "Nigga, what? I pay the fucking bills around here. This is my shit. Fuck you talking about? You ain't trying to say something. We was all talking that big shit." But no, you ain't say nothing until after he had to take his little sit down. So shut the fuck up and come to your job.
And
Maul probably had an issue too. That's the only thing I could think of. Like he had an issue too, and he didn't get no days off.
Yeah, I believe
you
got to be more to that story.
The thing is that it's not like Joe is forcing them to do the show. They can take time off. They can speak. It's not like they're all friends. They can speak and say, "Hey, I need this time off. I have a problem with you with this. I'm having this. I'm having that. I'm having this. I'm having that." And apparently, he didn't say anything on the show. But he didn't say anything on the show. Rory says some shit on the show. So if if they're having some behind the scenes shit, which they most likely are, Maul don't need to bring it up in public unless he gonna bring everything up in public. Don't have private shit and then bring it public and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk about this in public." Don't bring all the shit to public.
Right.
If we're gonna do that.
Period.
And that brings me back to Mayo as far as like, see, this is the reason why, and even Joe speaking about, protecting your IP and really putting yourself in that ownership bag. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do things for yourself, or put yourself in a position where you call the shots, you ain't gotta worry about other people. You ain't gotta worry about having to delegate, people's situations. You put the onus on yourself.
Exactly.
And put yourself in the best position because Joe's in a position to where he don't have to have Rory or Maul ever. To be honest, he can it really can just be the Joe Budden show, and we'll listen to Joe.
And Joe also got kicked off of somebody's podcast, which is why he has his own podcast. But that podcast not doing shit without Joe either. This nigga is literally David Ruffin. And all these other podcasts is The Temptations.
Well,
the name of the podcast I literally forgot the name of it because I used to only watch it for Joe Budden. So now that he got his own podcast, I'm like, I don't.
You talking about when he was on Everyday Struggle?
Oh, that's what it was called. See, yeah. I only watched it for Joe Budden.
That was Joe.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was
2017.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which means nobody fucking watches. And that was with DJ Academics. Nobody talks about
you talking Everyday Struggle. Everyday Struggle was shut down like late last year, early this year, some shit like that.
Yeah, it shut off late last year.
And everybody knew was ending. Everybody knew that shit was ending.
Yeah, it had to.
I started watching them
because they brought in Star, but Star was only on there for like maybe a month, maybe.
I was there for like 2 or 3 months, and then they brought on Wayno for like past few years.
It was so short with Star. I would say a month. That shit was short as shit after more than the damn show.
Wait, who?
Yeah, you can't.
The radio person of the Star.
Wayno did a good job, but
he was one of the original black shock jocks.
It wasn't the same show without Joe.
It was Star had a similar perspective, a similar but different perspective than Joe, but it wasn't the same without Joe. And Wayno had a totally different perspective because he's a what, music manager, A&R on a record label. Like that's something totally different. And he wasn't as combative or confrontational as Joe was.
And also, Joe just has the respect of hip hop people. You know, his voice.
I had no idea. I had no idea who the fuck Wayno was. I hadn't heard of Wayno until I seen him.
Neither did I.
I don't know either one of these people y'all talking about. All I know is Joe Budden. I did not know who DJ Academics was before.
Academics was on YouTube and Twitch.
Right.
I didn't know about him until I started watching that show. I started watching it because of Joe.
The only other person I knew from the show was Nadeska because she was on MTV before and she was working at Complex for a while. That's the only reason I knew Nadeska. Star is a famous shock jock from the early 90s. He had the Star Buck Wild show up in New York. They were really, really famous. They went to a lot of people records like Jay-Z and such in the late 90s. He's a freaking legend in radio. Like a lot of people copied him. It was all right. We were going to radio. Some of the original shock jocks that got popular in the 90s was Howard Stern. And then on the black side, it was Star Buck Wild, Woody Williams for the Gossip, Future Solomon, a couple other people. But those are the main people on the black side being shock jocks and get major play and major money out there. Most people know Woody Williams for like the TV show there, but she was an original gossip and shock jock back in the 90s. She was like the original gossip girl in the 90s doing that shit. Like, oh, is this happening with this celebrity and that. Star was doing similar shit, but he was doing it for hip hop. And they was getting paid real money. They got fined by the FCC like mad times for doing crazy shit on the radio. They got paid a whole lot too. Like he literally sued the radio station, got millions out their ass, and they fucking broke the contract.
Damn.
Yeah, man. But that goes to show you, hey, bet on yourself. Don't sell your IP.
Shit. Yeah, I did that. So
back to the radio shit. What were you saying, Patty?
I own Extra Mail Radio. I actually literally the month after Poppy was born, I got my sole proprietorship for Extra Mail Radio. So I own the name. I'm a sole proprietor. I don't have to pay the state for my shit. I don't have to pay nobody anything I put out that's Extra Mail Radio. I get to keep all my money unless I decide I want to hire employees yet, but I'm not at that point. And so yeah, what I was saying was I am gonna definitely bring you guys on the show, but my issue was having my own spot because people didn't realize that I own Extra Mail Radio. They thought I was just like,
oh, you thought you were signed on to the 365 network, whatever network they were in. You were signed.
Yeah, they tried to I explained that to them that I own my radio show, and they started trying to take over and stuff. And I'm like, no, this is my stuff. Like, you're not about to
they're trying to take your shit. Like, oh, you part of us. I'm like, no, it's my shit. I'm just platform.
Yeah. So once they started doing that, that's when I stopped going up there because I was like, that's not what I signed up for. That's not what I told y'all I was doing.
I respect that.
Yeah, like they started trying to take over and do what they wanted to do, and I was just going to talk for a little bit. No, that's not my format for my show. Like, no, I'm not putting my name on other people's shit to make y'all look good, to bring y'all in money. And I was talking to the owner one day about doing commercials. It was like, yeah, everybody got to pay us for everything. And I was like, no, the fuck they don't, because this is my shit. Like, I'm using y'all station, but I'm using y'all station meaning brick and mortar. But as far as the business, this is my shit. So no, I'm not paying. I'm not bringing y'all business for my show to pay y'all. Like, no, I'm not.
Like, why am I doing ads for y'all for my shit that I'm just paying for a service?
Yeah.
I don't make no type of sense.
I'm going out here. My radio show is literally built on supporting the up and coming Black community as far as building business and building and doing entertainment. So no, I'm not out here looking for people to get money to y'all. That's some pimping hoe shit. I'm not nobody hoe. So I'm not about to be out here looking for people to pay to give y'all money. Like, what? No.
Hopefully we'll lean back soon. We dropped out not too long ago. Hopefully he come back. I'm gonna give him a call real quick.
His laptop died.
He was on his phone. He was on his phone, so hopefully his phone didn't die. Hold on, let me call him real quick.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention. That shit probably said 10% a long time ago.
Yeah, all right. I think he is. I think his phone is dead right now. So let's wrap this up, Patty. Since Liam not picking up right now, let's end this real quick.
Yeah, it was fun talking to you guys.
Yes, yes.
Make sure y'all promote y'all stuff. I literally just followed y'all on Apple. So, because that's the only way. Like, Liam always sends me the links and stuff, but I don't never get a chance to actually watch on YouTube and shit. So make sure y'all actually start.
Yeah, I do promote it. We are available on all platforms. Every platform we're on. We're on what? Apple, YouTube. I wasn't Google, but Google ain't around no more. Google Play around no more. We're on YouTube, YouTube Music. Oh, hang on, Lame. Here's a Lame right now. Speaking of damn devil. Here we go.
He had to wait to get his 4%.
He did.
You gotta wait till 4% for your phone to turn back on.
Yeah.
Told you to use that laptop. Told you to use that laptop.
Hey man, look. Fuck you, Roy.
No, fuck you. Use your laptop.
But yeah, I'm glad for you, Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Doing your own thing.
You gotta teach me. Y'all gotta teach me how to y'all set stuff up on platforms and stuff. So that's what I'm working on next. Cause I'm tired of working with niggas and trying to. Men and women don't. I understand why women don't make it in the entertainment industry because men are just they can't handle it. Like we literally got to do everything on our own. So that's what I'm working on. This will be I started Extra Mail Radio in 2017. It became an official business in 2019. And now the year is 2021. You don't got to cry when you wake up. You know, you can just wake up. But yeah, so this will be my 4th year. Wait, what's 21 minus? Oh, that's, number 4. Year number 4, May 1st is Extra Mayo Day. I celebrate my 4th anniversary of Extra Mayo Radio. Ain't that right, Pappy?
What's up, Mayo?
Like literally before you hopped on, Liam was about to end the podcast. Like Aaliyah coming back. He was like, Aaliyah is not coming back. He
damn.
Because I called you 3 times. I was like, Aaliyah ain't answering.
Come on now, you always know I come through in the clutch. You always know I come through in the clutch. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I can close it. Okay. Again, I want to thank you, Mayo, for joining us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Roy, for being here. You know what I'm saying? I had to put you on suspension. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You funny. Okay.
But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in with us each and every week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give you more content as usual. Give more topics, more stories, more current events as well. I want to thank all the YouTube viewership. I want to thank the Anchor app and everybody overseas, especially here in the USA, Canada, Ireland, I believe it's for Guam.
Everybody that's tuning in over
everybody's tuning in
over the North American continents.
Most definitely. Again, one more, as we always say, please protect yourself at all times. Wear your mask, hand sanitizer, social distance.
Pull your mask up, shorties.
Pull your mask up and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe, man. More blessings, more life, man. Get right. See y'all. Deuces.
Bye.